I've been trying out the Wooting 60HE, and it's pretty good, guys. It's pretty good. So Wooting sent me one of their keyboards for me to review. No strings attached. I don't have to say anything positive. I'm allowed to say whatever I want about it, but honestly, there's nothing negative to talk about at all. The Wooting keyboard is a mechanical keyboard designed specifically for gaming. It has liquor switches and 4-range analog input. This means that the keyboard can detect how far down a key is pressed, allowing for more precise control. All the customization happens through their software called Wootility. First off, obviously, you have the RGB, which is, everybody knows, the most important part of a gaming peripheral. But yeah, you can choose whatever color you want. You can choose from different effects, brightness. You can customize it basically however you want. But all the magic happens in the performance tab. Okay, so you have 3 different options. You have the set actuation point, you have the rapid trigger, and you have the tachyon mode. Okay, so without going too technical, because I'm not technical myself, I don't know the in-depth of all these things, but basically you have the actuation point, which allows the user to customize the distance at which a key press is registered, and this particularly is very good for super gliding, and I'm gonna get more into that later on in the video. But basically you can choose to either change all your keys to actuate from 0.1 millimeter all the way down to 4 millimeter. So the lower you are, the faster your key press will register, basically. I like to keep this on 1 millimeter, and then you can set per key actuation and change individual keys. We'll also get into this a bit later. And then you have the rapid trigger, which allows for faster actuation, kind of the same as set actuation point, but it reduces the distance needed for a key press to register and lowers the sensitivity of how much you need to release the key to deactivate it and then to activate it again. I like to keep this on as low as possible to keep it as fast as possible. And then you have the advanced settings, which is continuous rapid trigger is what I got on. I don't know what this is, but I like to have this on to always have a rapid trigger going, basically. And then you have the tachyon mode,
which is covered by the cam. I can't.
Which optimizes your keyboard for maximal input speed. Doing this though
removes your RGB.
So keep that in mind if you like fancy stuff. You know, maybe you don't want this, but I like speed, guys. I want to be fast, so I keep this on. And then you have remap, advanced keys, gamepad mapping, gamepad response. I don't use these. I don't know what these do. So I use color and performance. Performance is the important part, guys. Okay, so let's get into what this does in game and what's it good for. Okay, so actuation points. First off, I like to keep my movement keys on 0.4 on W and S and 0.2 on my strafing keys, A and D, to keep my strafing as responsive as possible. I've been messing around with 0.1 on all of them, but in my opinion, that can almost make them a bit too fast and do more harm than it does good. So I keep them a bit higher, and that's been working out very well for me. I like that. And then for looting, I keep 0.1 on E, and that makes spam looting super quick and super easy. And then some keys I keep at as high actuation point as possible, like my escape key or my Windows key or whatever, to just not misclick, basically. And guys, now for the most important part, super gliding. The thing with super gliding is that you need your jump input to be 1 frame faster than your crouch input. So what I like to do is I go into chat, I start pressing jump and crouch simultaneously, and here you want your jump key to be input before your crouch key. Otherwise, you're gonna have bad timing and super gliding is not gonna work for you. And that's why the Wooting is so good for super gliding, because you can change your actuation point for individual keys. So let's say you go into chat and you see your crouch key be an input before your jump key. What you can do is you can go into Wootility and you can mess around with the actuation until you hit that consistency of jump key before crouch key. I keep my actuation point on my crouch key about 0.5 millimeter higher than my spacebar. That means I have to press my crouch key 0.5 millimeter more than my space for it to register, which makes it perfect for super gliding for me. I hope this helps you out a bit. I feel like I'm terrible with reviews and explaining stuff in general, but I thought I'd give it a try. Thanks to Wooting for sending me one of their keyboards to check out. And if you want to check them out yourself, I'll put a link to them in the description below. Thank you for watching. Let's check out some gameplay with the Wooting, and see you guys later. Thanks, guys.
I have been down. 60 seconds until the ring closes. No sweat.
Stormen.
On top.
Ring's far, and I've only got 45 seconds.
No problem.
On you, second.
Charging shields. Come on, come on. Charging up my shields. Got the banner. It's a race to the wheel. Say adios to an entire squad. Ready, set, go! Let's do that again. I'm the new kill leader. Didn't even need help.
Thank you again.
No problem. Whoa, hey! Run. What the fuck? What am I doing? Run, Dora! I think we have that in Sweden. I'm dead. I'm gonna come out here, 100%. You dumbass.
Two on zero.
Okay. Oh, they're in the thingy, man.
In here, they were in close.
Yes.
On the way, amigos. Jump pad out. Got the banner. Should head to the beacon. Thermite grenade. Getting health back.
bit risky.
Rings far. Un momento.
Fuck you! Smell you later, suckers!
30 seconds till ring.
Holy shit. Holy shit, man.
Let's go over there.
I'm gonna regret picking this up so much.
I'm already in the ring. Score.
Oh, that's the one I want. And make it though.
Ooh, that's got a kick.
Anchor game.
No problem.
Potable check here. I have come to save the day. Maybe. I am taking fire, friends. Cracked an enemy shield. Down that one.
It's the guy.
Cracked a bad dude's shield. Down. Cracked an enemy shield.
No.
Holy fuck!
GG.